Oh, here we are. We're just in the ball games on the other side, just over there. And Quadrangle de las monjas, or the quadrangle of the nuns, that's what it means. Okay, well, saying that it looks like a cricket ground, yeah, in the modern day that's what you would call it, a cricket ground. Or would you call it a baseball ground, or a rugby turf, or a golf course, or what would you call it? Tell me, what would you call it? Well, no, it's for the nuns. That's what the archaeologists put it on there. That's what the translation turned out to be, from Spanish, from Mayan to Spanish to English and to other. Well, doesn't have any meaning. The meaning is what goes into your reference to your life, your history, your upbringing, the heritage, the way of life, and your surrounding, your environment will put you the meaning of this place. That's why we are, as human beings, always call it. Everyone has an opinion to themselves, yes, but has no meaning, because everyone has their opinion. If you translate that, which means everyone thinks of one thing as to how they have been brought up as a child, how they have been brought up as a teenager, if their education, their background, what their parents put into their head, and what experience they had in life. And that's exactly what it means. Doesn't mean anything. Serpent. Anything could be serpent. Anything that moves like it. If you change the art, if you say no, anything that has a long waggly tail, that's not a serpent, that's a lion, and you will start picking up on that idea. I don't have to explain about the history on this place. The history is written across in different languages. I don't need to mean anything. I'm meaning about a reality of life here. The true reality and the reflection of life is what I'm promoting in each of my historical journeys across the entire planet. And this is an amazing way to understand about the ancient history, or the ancient times, or the ancient past, or the ancient moments, and how the people lived, and what was there, and what it is now, what was then and what it is now. And that's the way I could express about this location here in Uxmal. Okay, here we are. The modern engineering is trying to imitate this rock through engineering technology, breaking down the particles or the living matter. And that's for the light show. Look what we have done to this place. That's a music box mesh. It's called the chicken mesh. You put chicken mesh in there and all the living matter is broken. We are even breaking the ever existing history about life. There's no translation. There's no translation from the ancient times to the modern Spanish language to English. Why? The words are discovered through every stage of history. The Mayan history had their own words. There was no translation for the words. Just like, take an example, computer. In Spanish it's called computadora. The word computer is a modern word. A tablet, that's a modern word. There's no translation to it. So, all these historians, architectural know-hows, and the archaeologists, they come up with words that were not meant to be in that specific point of time. And it's meant to be just the way that they have put across the message about this historical site of Uxmal and the energy that exists here. actually resonate and vibrate across the entire forest. I hope just recent times there's a hotel come up on the other side. I'm sure the Chinese will bring out a dragon very soon, and they will buy out the land and put up a dragon and a Chinese restaurant, and that's what's going to happen very soon if you're not careful with our consumption and our greed. We need to preserve this very essence of life, the history of life, not because of individual greed and destroy. They're not even living here. The people who live here needs to face that scenario. Amazing history of birds. Quadrangle des pájaros. Pájaros. Quadrangle de pájaros.